What's going on, guys? This is Kaishiro, welcome back. So we are back with another video. On this video, we are going to cover OCG Metagame Report and decklist reviews. For the past week, we do have August 5 to August 11. So these reports will be post-ROTA or Rage of the Abyss. So we are going to cover topping decklist post-ROTA. And we now have seen the impact of ROTA in our metagame, no? We do have seen a lot of changes, trends, and also ups and down in the current metagame trend. So without further ado, let's start. So moving on first, we do have North Kanto CS in Japan. So we do have Tenpai Dragon coming at first right off the bat in our list. So pretty standard Tenpai Dragon. I think this has been the way to go in Tenpai Dragon deck list. Just played more hand traps and also patronized the Multichami, Force, and also the Dominus Impulse. Those two are instant impact towards the meta of Tenpai Dragon in our metagame because Force and Impulse have made Tenpai Dragon more lethal, going second, having more options as their hand traps acts like a second copy of Ash Blossom and another Maxi, of course, from the Force, no? So next we do have Finsmith Snake Eyes, 50 card, no? So it played a World Legacy engine and also Kashtira in it. Oh, yeah, it plays Kashtira. So with Birth and Paraisos, I think those can be extra extenders and free body for this unicorn. And also the Guard Dragon with the Justicar on the extra deck. So yeah, another way of comboing off and extending your plays. And next we do have Mementotlan. So another 50 card, no? So two 50 card decks right off the bat in our first report. So this looks very promising with Mementotlan and Finsmith literally meshes well together. I think it literally increased the ceiling and resiliency of Mementotlan. Lots of way to play around hand traps and also more explosive going second. And next would be Snake Eyes. Very standard, yeah. Played as a Mina as well. And Finsmith, of course, with the Lacrimosa one-off. I think it's the standard ratio for Lacrimosa. I think you couldn't get wrong with one Lacrimosa. I think it's the way to go. And yeah, moving on, we do have 8.5 DICS in Korea. We do have Yubel. So first Yubel. So we have seen the struggles of Yubel recently from being the best deck, arguably, no, in the pre-Rota format. They have been struggling towards the B tier or middle of the pack in my previous OCG metagame report. I believe it's because of people pivoting towards Snake Eyes, Azamina, and Tenpai Dragon. And yeah, looking on this list, it played double Fuaros on the side deck and triple Droplet. Goodness. And next would be another Tenpai Dragon with Super Poly and Prosperity on the main deck with two Dora Draco. So quite different, no? We often see one Dora Draco only, but this player played two. Next would be another Snake Eyes. Of course, Snake Eyes Azamina, 41 card, quite extensive. Played double draw into the main deck. And next would be Fire King Snake Eyes. Without Finsmith, with only Azamina, and played Impulse as well with one skill drain. Very sucky card, very controlling, and very disruptive when going first and you set up your high attack monsters of your Fire King and Flamberge as well with skill drain. It is guaranteed to automatically stun the opponent and just beat down from that. And next would be Tetsu Shared Tournament in Japan. First would be Yubel. So another Yubel. So we have seen an increase of play usage of Yubel in this week. So yeah, I believe Yubel is finding their groove once back again towards the meta. And triple Fuaros on the side deck. Very understandable, of course. Who wouldn't want to play another second copy of Maxi, you know? And next would be another Snake Eyes with Fuaros into the main deck. So no Droll, no Nibiru towards the main deck. And double Engraver as well. And side deck the copy of Underworld Goddess. And next we do have Centurion Whitewoods. Yeah, Centurion Whitewoods. Pretty standard. Yeah, Synchro Rumble and such. Very standard decklist of Whitewood Centurion. And next would be, wow, Drytron. So Drytron 4th place? Yeah, probably 4th place. With of course Ruler, Vanity Ruler, very annoying card. And only one Diviner. I think it's been the trend for Drytron players. They're only playing one Diviner because you don't pretty much need any at all Diviners. It's just another extender or another starter, but not that really relevant anymore on the modern Drytron. And moving on next, we do have Centurion once again with Finsmith. So, of course, Finsmith definitely adds another cream towards the Centurion. Another way to mesh your plays together and also extend further. And also, deck lockdown, very evident and impactful towards the side deck of Centurion is being guaranteed to include deck lockdown because it is very impactful towards the top two best decks, which is Tenpai Dragon and Snake Eyes. And next would be Azamina, Finsmith, Snake Eyes, another Azamina, of course. With Solemn Strike now, we have seen 2, 3 results already of Snake Eyes with Solemn Strike. I think we have seen another innovation of many people, especially Snake Eyes players, with Solemn Strike gaining inclusions towards their side deck or even main deck sometimes. Next would be, what is this? Luna? Yeah, Luna. Fairy Tail Luna Beatdown, of course, with Floodgates. Yeah, Shifter and Fissure, goodness. Those two are very strong towards the graveyard shenanigans at the moment. So yeah. Moving on next, we do have Rescue-Ace. Our first Rescue-Ace in our report. So with one Poplar only and double Bonfire. And also Beatrice, played Beatrice of course. They didn't opt to play the new Evil Czar rank 6 towards on their extra deck anymore, no? They are just relying on Beatrice once again. Next would be Fire King, Snake Eyes. Yeah, without Finsmith and Azamina. Oh, it played Azamina. So played the Circle of Fire Kings, interesting. And also played Red Reboot, another card that is not that really popular, no, recently. I believe people are not really gauged towards playing Red Reboot, but I think it has still its a function and extra layer of interruption towards the meta. And next would be next place is in Japan. So first place would be Voices Voice, very standard. Played Nibiru, one copy of Nibiru into the main deck. And next would be branded 60 card with Tearlaments, yeah, Tearlaments and Bestials all together. Goodness, this is just fusion pile at this point. And next would be Sharks. So this is very interesting. I think we have seen an upsurge of Sharks last week, and I think it will go into that trajectory in this week as well because Sharks is very consistent and very linear as well, and definitely can combo off with one card or 1.5 combo, very consistent. So you're able to set up your board almost 80-90% of the time and consistent as well at that extent. So yeah, very good deck right now. Sharks it is. Next would be Horus Tearlaments, Finsmith. So another deck that is massively underrated by most people, including me. I am not really fans. I don't really fancy this deck too much, but I believe this deck is very strong on its own fashion and can definitely surprise people, especially the added graveyard effects of Tearlaments will be very pivotal towards managing your resources and also interrupting your opponent using the Kaleido Heart. So yeah, moving on next we do have Exodia. Yeah, Exodia Millennium. So 45 card and control version, yeah, with Necro Valley and Fissure. So another good deck, no? I believe this is also a very frustrating deck to play against. A way to win with Exodia and also, of course, floodgating you. And next would be Atlantean Mermail once again. So another deck from ROTA and it's gaining traction as well. I believe this deck is very strong on its own because it plays a lot of combos and also a bunch of varieties to integrate towards the deck. You could play Marinces, you could play another ways of water cards like Ice Jade. All of those water stuff are pretty much relevant into this deck. Next would be Wuxia Tournament in China. First place would be Scareclaw Finsmith. So yeah, very controlling manner to floodgate the opponent using the Tryhard, and also Finsmith definitely can bring up something like Apollousa or Barone, but on this list it didn't play Apollousa, so it just rely on making Beatrice probably. And next would be Snake Eyes. Yeah, Snake Eyes with Millennium Engine and Earth. Yeah, Koei Kimiru something Guardian into the deck. Wow, very innovative. And next would be Sharks once again with Goes and Match into the main deck. Very stunning and probably brave, no? Considering that the format can play around Goes and Match, Tenpai Dragon, Voices Voice, and even Yubel, no? But Goes and Match definitely can be a leverage towards stunning and floodgating the opponent. Next would be Magical Musket, Finsmith with Metaphys, or rather, yeah, another engine here. I forgot the name. It is something Joey Wheeler related. Metalmorph, yeah, Metalmorph engine. So yeah, very interesting. Next would be another Snake Eyes, Fire King Finsmith. So yeah, standard double droll, double Nibiru with no Fuaros into the main deck. This got top champion of the tournament in Korea. And next would be Marineford TCG in Korea. So this would be Tenpai Dragon first place with double Lightning Storm into the main deck with triple or double droplet, yeah, probably. And next would be Snake Eyes once again with 1 for 1, no? Another interesting card to improve the consistency of Snake Eyes, and no Finsmith and no Azamina. Yeah, just play the Magician Souls. And next would be Labyrinth. So Labyrinth with Dominus Impulse, another way of hand trapping the opponent using this Labyrinth. And next would be Snake Eyes, Fire King. Oh, Snake Eyes only with Finsmith and Azamina. Yeah, pretty standard. Nothing to say too much about this. Next would be Weibo Shard Tournament in China. First place would be Lightsworn, 60 card good stuff. Lightsworn, Tearlaments, Finsmith, Horus. Oh my god, I have lost breath already. So yeah, basically pile 60 with grass, of course. Grass, goodness. Grass definitely resolves, and it's pretty much game over for most of the decks against this one. And next would be Voices Voice Azamina. Yeah, Voices Voice Azamina. So patronize the Azamina as a form of another Omni-Negate threat on your board along with Skull Guardian. And next would be, wow, what is this? Primordial 6 Samurai, yeah? 6 Sams. Wow, Team Samurai. Oh my god. I didn't expected this. So Primordial with 6 Samurai. So it's been a while since I have seen 6 Samurai. I think I have seen one report on my previous report of Metagame OCG. But yeah, it's very exciting to see 6 Samurai topping once again with this Primordial build. Next would be old Eldlich, the good old Eldlich, our golden zombie. So it definitely gave some traction due to the tactical try of Elich. So many people have bought, including me. I have bought the Elich because it's very cheap and the core is intact on that structure deck. And it's up to you whether to upgrade it into something like this Horus engine, no, and Zombie World shenanigans. Next would be Ice Barrier. So Ice Barrier, yeah, pretty much Ice Barrier. Very solid deck. Combo-ish yet control-ish in a sense of the floodgates of this Ice Barrier. Next would be Tachyon. So another deck that is losing traction recently. I don't know why, but I believe people are pivoting towards Tenpai Dragon because if you're playing an OTK deck, why not play Tenpai Dragon, no? Probably one of the best decks, if not the best, in this current metagame. And next would be Tetsu Shared Tournament. First place would be Ancient Gear. So another going second deck. Very good deck at this moment. And next would be Salamangreat. Of course, Salamangreat with Soul Release. Very interesting. I think Soul Release can be clutch on some matchups. Right now, something like Snake Eyes, Fire King, no, those can be hurt by Soul Release. And next would be Tenpai Dragon once again. So yeah, standard 1 Fadra, this time with 2 Dora Draco. And next would be Fire King, Snake Eyes, Finsmith with Azamina. So Fuaros once again into the deck. Moving on next, we do have Tenpai Dragon as a champion of the tournament. Yeah, double Nibiru with 2 Shifter. And next would be Snake Eyes, Azamina, Finsmith, of course. With triple Mind Control, wow. Mind Control, very interesting. I'm really skeptical about playing this Mind Control, but it can definitely work on some matchups, especially Yubel, no? And next would be Tearlaments. 60. Of course, Tearlaments branded Bestial 60. Oh my goodness. Just another fusion pile into the report. And next would be Tetsu Shirt Tournament. First place would be Invoke Dogmatika Azamina. Yeah. So, you patronize the Mechaba, of course. The good old Mechaba still has Omni Negate to offer, no? And Azamina, of course, another way of engine and also adding layer of interruption. And next would be Rescue-Ace once again with one talent into the main deck and played Kuriphoton. Very searchable from the Finsmith line. Next would be another Snake Eyes. Yeah, Snake Eyes with Fire King and Azamina. So there's been a bunch of Fire King already in our report. And the common culprit are they are playing Impulse and also Floodgate, like Skill Drain and Summon Limit. And next would be Unchained with Fuaros into the main deck and 3 Droll. Yeah, 3 Droll. And moving on, we do have Snake Eyes. Once again, I'm really tired of seeing Snake Eyes already early on, but now we have seen another Snake Eyes. So it took so long to load. So with Gamma package on it. And next, we do have Chimera. Chimera Finsmith, of course, with the Evil Hero engine. Those are one card Finsmith combo all the time. They can pretty much access Finsmith line every time on this deck. That's why it makes the deck very threatening and dangerous to combat against. Next would be Centurion once again. So Centurion Finsmith. So play triple Dark Ruler no more into the side deck and one D barrier. And next would be Tenpai Dragon once again with double Change of Heart into the main deck and double Forbidden Droplet and one Rivalry on the side deck. Next would be Ritual Beast. So Ritual Beast, yeah, pretty much guaranteed to be a contender due to how the deck works, no? Graveyard Hate from the Shifter and also a bunch of interruptions from the Riraturi. And yeah, moving on, we do have another tournament from Japan. Snake Eyes, Azumina Finsmith, of course, with triple Retaliating C. And next would be Snake Eyes once again with Azumina. So I think it is a duo of people. So pretty much the same list. And next would be another Snake Eyes. This time with triple Solemn Strike into the side deck with one red reboot. Next would be Snake Eyes once again with another Solemn Strike. This time into the main deck. So wow. Solemn Strike is massive right now this week. So yeah, I think we should definitely ponder on Solemn Strike whether it is worthy going into the main deck or another side deck option only. And next would be Rescue-Ace. Yeah, Rescue-Ace Finsmith. 45 card. Yeah, 45 card. Next would be another Unchained. So triple Droll into the mix and yeah, Solemn Judgment as well into the side. And next would be Labyrinth with Impulse into the main deck and Summon Limit and Power Sync Stone. So played Heatwave as well. Another underrated card towards the Labyrinth. You could pretty much play around Heatwave anytime. And next would be Tenpai Dragon once again with triple Heatwave, triple Cosmic Cyclone. Oh my god, another Tenpai Dragon. This time with triple Nibiru. And next would be Tenpai Dragon once again. I believe, yeah, it's different with Obedience and also Retaliating C. Very interesting with triple Fuaros as well. And moving on, we do have Voices Voice with Dominus Purge into the main deck. And next would be Centurion, Finsmith once again, another Centurion into the block with Finsmith. And next we do have Chimera with double Raigeki. Yeah, double Raigeki. And next would be, what is this? What's this? I think it's Finsmith. Allure, yeah, Finsmith Allure. Wow, with Kashtira. I think it has its way to stun the opponent with a Jogen. Oh my god, Jogen luck. This very frustrating and it's a huge tournament, no? From Sun CS or Tayo CS in Japan, no? So yeah, this got fourth. Yeah, fourth. And oh, it's third by the way. So it's fourth. Now this is Snake Eyes Finsmith. Yeah, standard double talent, one for one into the main deck. Next would be another tournament in Japan, top 4. We do have Fluandris. Of course, Fluandris. Still very valuable. And next would be Snake Eyes once again. We double Nibiru into the side deck. And next would be Tenpai Dragon once again with double Droplet. And one cross out into the side deck to probably eradicate hand traps and mirror match. And next we do have Rescue-Ace 44 card this time. So played Phantasmi, of course, another card that could definitely be valuable against top 4 best decks, considering Snake Eyes and Rescue-Ace are there, no? Those are link-based oriented decks. And next would be Droplet CS in Japan, would be Snake Eyes, Finsmith once again, with one Veiler only into the main deck, and play the duo of Skill Drain and Summon Limit. And next would be Tenpai Dragon once again with double Retaliating C. And next would be Snake Eyes once again with 2 Lightning Storm. Wow. And next would be another Tenpai Dragon, this time it main deck Heatwave, and very interesting tech, played Instant Fusion. So you can call Dama Dragon, so you could prevent targeting effects towards your Chundra or Pydra. Next would be another Tenpai Dragon, this time with triple Ghost Ogre. Very underrated. I believe people have dropped Ghost Ogre recently, and it's gaining some traction back again. I'm not sure why, but could be to answer the Voice's voice or Yubel. And next would be Agents. Agents Melodious Horus. Wow, 60 card. Oh my god, this got a champion of the tournament, probably. So Melodious definitely starts your play from the agents, fairy agents. Very interesting list here. Wow, definitely look worth looking at. And played Horus as well, so you could play Zombie Vampire probably. Yeah, interesting deck. Next would be Snake Eyes Azamina, of course, with Gamma into the main deck. And next would be another Tenpai Dragon. This time it played the Zeus package with Downerd and rank 3 Phantom Knights, Break Sword. And next would be Centurion Finsmith once again. So Centurion Finsmith definitely has a lot of tops, no, already. Probably seen 4 or 5. This time it's the 5th one. So yeah, very exciting towards the trajectory of Centurion Finsmith moving forward. And next would be Dragon Link. Yeah, Dragon Link, of course, Dragon Link 60. Oh, only 40. With double Delta into the main deck. Of course, those are lights, can be fathers for Chaos Space. And next would be Runic, once again, with deck lockdown into the main deck. Next would be Tenpai Dragon once again, with Gamma package and Delta as well. Next would be ACS, Area Championship Tournament in Japan. We do have Snake Eyes as a Mina, with Solemn Warning into the main deck. So another alternative towards the Solemn Strike. Solemn Warning could probably be neat as well. And next would be Voice's voice. 40 card, yeah, 40 card Voice's voice with Ultimate Slayer into the side deck. Next would be Eldlich, wow. Elich X1, yeah, X1 on a 4-round tournament with rollback and reasoning. It is very popular in some Southeast Asian regions where they play the same philosophy like this with reasoning and rollback to improve the tempo and pace of Eldlich. A very slow deck, no, but of course reasoning and rollback could definitely make it much more faster. And next would be Tenpai Dragon once again with double Fadra. Pretty prepared against the mirror match, of course. Fadra will be very pivotal. And Metalmorph engine. Oh, yeah, Metalmorph. Wow, interesting. Yeah, very interesting to see Metalmorph gaining some inclusions this week. And next would be another Snake Eyes. This time with 3 Solemn Strike once again and 2 Judgment into the side deck. And only side the copy of Imperm, no? So really opted to play Solemn Strike to boost the going first of this deck. Next would be Tenpai Dragon once again. So yeah, another Tenpai Dragon, no? very interesting, and I think the fact that this deck was represented 15th, 16th time already in our report makes it very interesting. I believe Tenpai Dragon is one of the decks that could definitely take the meta by storm because of how affordable the deck can be. Very cheap for most people and very different from the Finsmith decks, which is lucrative and very expensive. And next would be Tetsu Shard Tournament in Japan, August 10. First place would be Snake Eyes, of course. Snake Eyes. And the next we do have Cyber Dragon. Wow. So Cyber Dragon, tactical try deck once again. And people have opt to try the Cyber Dragon. Because why not, no? It is from Zane, Truesdale, and anime archetype as well. So many people have been a fanboy of Cyber Dragon for a very long time now. And next would be Tri Brigade Lyrius. So I think this deck still has shot towards the meta right now. Probably one of the most obnoxious going first boards with the Nightingale, rather the Ensemble Robin, and Double Dragon Lord with the likes of Utopic Future Duo. So yeah, interesting to see Tri Brigade doing something. And next would be another Six Samurai. So this is the second one. This time without Primordial. Yeah, without Primordial. So pure Six Samurai. So very happy to see Six Samurai gaining the respect that they should have. Probably not just a deck that it's gateway FTK, no? So now they have legitimate ways to win. Next would be Snake Eyes. Standard. Nothing to say too much about this. Just play the site package. And next would be another Snake Eyes with double droplet and wow, Mudora and Kelbeck, rather Keldo into the main deck. So yeah, I think those are Tearlaments, PTSD, Ishizu stuff. So you could definitely discard that and of course banish and interrupt the graveyard of your opponent. Next would be, what is this? Oh, Infernoid 60. Infernoid Grass 60, of course. There's not a week that there's no Infernoid in our report, no? So, of course, a very snowbally deck. Once it gets going, it's really hard to stop this. Next would be another Tenpai Dragon with double Lightning Storm into the main deck. And next would be Allure, Finsmith once again. I believe it's the same list as earlier. And next would be, what is this? What in the world is this? Primordial, Horus, Finsmith, Metalmorph. What in Joey Wheeler is this? Wow, obnoxious, and I am flabbergasted to see this deck. So, of course, pretty much pile engine deck at this point and just patronize the Metalmorph engine. So, it's exciting to see. We have seen already 2-3 results of Metalmorph already as an engine. Next would be Tetsu Shard Tournament. First place would be Snake Eyes, of course, with Pankratops into the side. Next would be Tenpai Dragon with Spellbound. I forgot the name after Phantasmi and between Heatwave. I forgot the name of this card. And next would be Tenpai Dragon once again. So, Judgment and Solemn Warning. Wow. Those are really interesting to see in a Tenpai Dragon going second. And next would be Tenpai Dragon with Winter Cherries into the main deck. So, you have targets of Link 2, Sequentia, and Promethean. And of course, the Biden in the mirror match. Next would be another Tenpai Dragon, this time with Threatening Roar into the side deck. So, still kinda surprising to see Threatening Roar because Tenpai Dragon can definitely out that with Phoenix or Little Knight, probably. But yeah, it gets the job done towards Tenpai Dragon. And next would be Phantom Knights, Azamina, Finsmith. So, this has been the new adventure Phantom Knights, no, in 2024. And with double Regeki as well. And moving on, we do have Tenpai Dragon once again with Heatwave and Power Filter into the side deck. Yeah, I forgot the name of the trap. It is Counter Trap, yeah? yeah, counter trap. So something horn. I forgot the name of this card. It is played by Christopher LeBlanc towards his previous sprite list before. But yeah, I have forgotten the name of this card already. And next would be Tenpai Dragon with the Octopus into the main deck, of course. Multichami, Purulia, and Fuaros combined together with Maxi. Oh my god. How many draws can you pull off in this deck once you have drawn the Fuaros and the Purulia with Maxi? You could definitely draw your entire deck from this. And Macrocosmos as well. Interesting option. And next would be another Tenpai Dragon. This time with DD Crow into the side deck. It's been like 20th Tenpai Dragon already or 23rd? Wow. So our report was basically just Tenpai Dragon all over again. Oh my god. And next would be Voiceless Voice. A fresh air from those dragons, no? But yeah, it is still playing dragons from the Saphira and Sage Lee. So Voiceless Voice, of course, another deck that is kinda iffy, considering that Voiceless Voice is not that far from the previous metagame report. Not that really performing that much, but this week they have gotten better. We have seen 3, 4, 5 Voices Voice reports already. Compared last week that we have seen only 2. So yeah, it's very different now. And next would be Unchained. Yeah, Unchained with Summon Sorceress and of course Tour Guide, 1 card combo. And next would be Mementotlan. Yeah, Mementotlan with 1 Mourner and Bestial Trio, Baldrake, Druisworm, Magnamut. Those friends are very good towards the Yubel matchup and also the Snake Eyes, Finsmith decks. Next would be Buster Blader, Finsmith, Bestial. Wow, talk about spice, no? So this is very spicy. Of course, Buster Luck is FTK against Tenpai Dragon and probably against other matchups, no? And next would be Ancient Fire Tri Brigade. So this is what I am hoping for Tri Brigade, form of innovation and other spectacles from other people to evolve the deck and yeah, adapt it towards the current metagame. This time with Ancient Warrior on the block. Next would be Runic once again. Runic with Paradox Fusion into the side deck. And next would be another Tenpai Dragon. Oh my god, this is like the 30th Tenpai already. And next, moving on, we do have DDD. Oh my god. Of course, DDD can definitely still top. Very combo-ish, very explosive. But sadly, rattles out against Maxi and Roll. But yeah, probably very strong as well going first, considering that you just hope to win the die roll and go first on this deck. And it played the Nightmare Throne, of course. And next would be Runic, once again, with triple goes in match. And double Force into the side deck. Next would be Salamangreat from Korean tournament. Champion. Yeah, champion of the tournament. And triple anti-spell. So anti-spell still has its own impact towards the format. Because we now have seen Skill Drain, Summon Limit, Solemn Strike, Solemn Warning, even Judgment. So, of course, anti-spell can still perform. And next would be another Voices Voice. This time with triple Fuaros and double Cold Buy into the side deck. Next would be Snake Eyes, Azamina, Finsmith with Sanctum. And side deck the copy of Silvera. And next we do have Amagasa CS in Japan. First would be, oh, Ancient Warrior once again. So, it may not be a fluke, no? That we have seen Ancient Warrior earlier. This time, another Ancient Warrior top. This time with pure version. Yeah, pure version. With Ultimate Slayer into the side deck. And next would be Unchained once again. And Yubel with Trust and Different Dimension Grounds. Next would be another Unchained with Heat Wave. Oh, interesting. So, Heatwave on Unchained, very thoughtful to see this. I think you could pretty much play around Heatwave, but you will struggle at some extent. Yeah, you will still struggle around this. if not played correctly. And next, oh wow, third Ancient Warrior. This time with Tribe Brigade once again with Shadalski Sim. So this is more of a going first approach on this deck rather than going second. Yeah, 44 card. Goodness. And next would be Merlantian, of course, Mermail Atlantean with double trust into the side deck. And yeah, that sums up our OCG metagame report and decklist reviews from August 5 to August 11. So if you found this video informative and helpful, please consider subscribing into my YouTube channel. It definitely motivates me a lot to keep this kind of content and make it for you guys. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.